Weather coverage you can count on with Alabama's weather anchor of the year, WAAY 31's chief meteorologist Kate McKenna.
Well, I know that Monday has been pretty quiet across North Alabama, but everything's ramping up here over the next 48 hours or so. The chance for a stronger storm is present tomorrow after some heavy rain. By Wednesday, here's what we're tracking: the risk for damaging straight line wind, a few tornadoes, even the possibility for hail, all on the table. But earlier today, this is what we were seeing: some spaceships around North Alabama. No, not spaceships. These are lenticular clouds. We don't see them very often around here, but with the wind that we were seeing today, of course, we've got mountains around the area and the foothills of the Appalachians. So what you're seeing here is wind blowing mainly in the same direction up through the atmosphere, and that wind is blowing up and over the hills around the area, and that's causing that air to rise and condense and form these disc-shaped clouds, looking like a lens, right? And that's the reason why they're called lenticular clouds. This one's really nice. This one was sent in by Eric Shackelford. You can even see some of those striations in that particular lenticular cloud. So something that's very common out in the mountains out west, but we even, again, see them around here occasionally. Here's what we've got right now across North Alabama. Still a very quiet night. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s in many locations, but we're already down into the low to mid 50s in Scottsboro and Fort Payne. 62 right now in Huntsville. The WAAY 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. That's a quiet picture, but look much farther to the west. The clouds are starting to move in North Alabama, and there's some very active weather here through Oklahoma and Texas. I keep drawing your attention back here. I was doing that in our earlier forecast, and now we've got several severe thunderstorm warnings. We've had tornado warnings. This is the entire complex of storms that's heading our way, but by the time it gets here, at least in North Alabama tomorrow, we're not expecting much in the way of severe weather, especially during the morning. It's just rain, so that's what we're expecting for your morning commute. Temperatures at their coolest in the lower 50s tomorrow. By the afternoon, it's a high near 70. Heavy rain in the morning, scattered thunderstorms during the afternoon. It's breezy too, winds out of the southwest gusting up to 30 miles per hour. I told you that the risk for severe weather tomorrow is kind of on the lower end of the spectrum, so you'll see an outlined risk here. It's a level 1 out of 5 from the Storm Prediction Center. That's a marginal risk. That means isolated strong to severe storms. Main concern tomorrow, I think the biggest inconvenience is just the rain that we see during the morning. Wednesday's a different story. Wednesday, things really do start to ramp up ahead of a cold front, and that risk is going to be higher across northeast Alabama. The risk for, remember, tornadoes, damaging straight line wind, can't rule out hail. I'll show you what it looks like, and you'll see why that outlined risk mainly focuses over northeast Alabama. As we go through the rest of tonight, it's just cloud cover initially. Here comes the rain during the morning drive. It's mainly right along and then just east of I-65 by 9 o'clock. So if you've got a very early morning commute and you're farther towards the east, you might be able to get out the door before the rain rolls in. Regardless, as we go through now 11 o'clock, most of that heavy rain's out into northwest Georgia. We're left with scattered activity during the afternoon. If we see some stronger storms, it will be during this time period. Get a little bit of sunshine trying to break through the clouds. Just not a lot of energy in general, though, for the storms to work with tomorrow. Catch a little bit of a break. The clouds break up temporarily. Then as we get into Wednesday morning, watch what happens. Clouds fill back in, and watch this line of showers off to the northwest. This is just along the cold front, and watch all of that flare up right over Sand Mountain. This is the area that we need to watch, and this entire line is going to continue tracking out into Georgia. But there's 6 o'clock Wednesday evening. Once those storms move out, we do start to quiet down. We really start to cool down. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, temperatures running well below average as we get into the weekend, and the mornings are just downright cold for this time of year. We do manage to make it into the upper 70s again on Wednesday. There's a warm front coming through tomorrow. The cold front passes Wednesday, and then we're back down. 55 degrees your forecast high on Friday. Overnight lows, they are in the mid 30s Saturday and Sunday mornings. We'll be right back.